Yes, sir. Geeks all over the globe, God. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cuz We Geek. But we encourage you to stay geek, man. Listen, we are back yet again. No PA today, man, but we got Cuz and Big J in the building. Listen, if you guys are into geek culture, geek content, movies, television, all them good things, listen, man, we encourage you to hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Tuesday evening, Saturday morning as we continue to get our geek on. And also, too, if everybody can hit them likes for us today, that'd be much appreciated, as it helps us to continue to try to fight this algorithm. We definitely need your help with that. Also, too, if you guys have any questions or any comments addressing any of the topics that we bring up here on the show, simply add it to the comments section and we'll address those here at the end of the show. BA out here dodging bullets out here, man. No Matrix. But listen, got a lot to get into, man. Y'all already know, man. Like I said, news has dropped down from the heavens of DC. We're gonna get into it here. But before we start all that, man, let me just stop real quick, man. We got to show some love to the merch of the channel. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any interest in any of the merch of the channel, simply scroll down to the description box below. We have links to each one of the shirts down in the description box below. So go ahead and check those out down in the description box. All right, fellas, let's get to it, man. Got an interesting show that dropped here Wednesday. As we're gonna talk about the last two episodes, episode 5 and episode 6 of this show here. Yeah, we're talking The Boys. Pretty good episodes, man. It's getting interesting. It's getting real interesting. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna talk about it here, man. We're gonna give our thoughts on it and all that good stuff, then kind of give our rating of the two episodes, episodes 5 and episode 6. Listen, we're gonna talk about this show in all of its spoilery goodness. If you have not seen this episode yet, or the 2 episodes, or the show in general, we recommend you go watch it. Come back and let us know in the comment section, man, what y'all think of this show. But until then, spoilers. Yes, sir. You have been warned. All right. Cuz, let the folks at home know, man. What was your thoughts on The Boys episode 5 and 6, man?
Man, it's been so. One thing that we were complaining about over the first part of this season was that it wasn't any major deaths, or it only had one major death. But from that point on, it's been like it's close to happening, but people been surviving, like Ryan. But now that Firestarter actually died, it's like, oh, okay, now they're actually bringing it up a level, just because she is, Firecracker, because she is end up being a main character. So actually having a main character actually on the other side died, because you have A-Train on the boys' side, and now somebody on Homelander's side to die. So okay, now things are starting to happen. So that was I felt like something was going to happen to her. I didn't think it was going to be like that, but I just felt like something was going to happen because, especially when she threw away the little Jesus piece in the trash, it's like, oh, she's just like everything that she believed in, she's turning her back to it just for this dude. It's like something bad is going to happen at this point. And that's what ended up happening, especially when it came to her doing having her AMC moment, her Nicole Kidman AMC moment,
Yeah,
walking around talking about the movies and things like that. That was pretty funny.
that bitch J favorite
Uh,
part.
yeah, and it was funny because like just seeing her like actively do that, it's like this is out of left field, but I also understand why they did it, which was pretty funny. And then you had the Deep go on TV hyping up the pipeline, and then Noir, Black Noir, told us like, yeah, F you and the crew you came with. I put a hole in it because you killed my guy, so I killed some of your people. And it's like it was just one person. It's like it was one human, a great human. So they got into it. So and ended up being another death. So the death total was starting to pile up. But I did think that was pretty funny. Is the battle between them? You knew that it was going to come to a head between them two, just because like throughout the whole season they were knocking heads. Uh, had the Deep doing whatever he can to get a leg up on Black Noir. Noir was basically trying to stay steady with him, even though he was still getting backstabbed and was getting agitated. But when the Deep ended up killing that director, that was like it for him. So it was coming, but it was crazy just to watch it happen. I thought it would have been a bigger moment instead of just a choke out and a stab. I thought they would have had a bigger fight, but not too surprised that one of them ended up dying. But it was good. And then was it the church moment was I felt like Huey could have waited a little bit before coming out, because like now I know like it got to the point where at the end Homelander put in the V1, but before that I felt like Huey could have waited a little bit before exposing himself to show that he was there and with the virus as well, because I felt like there would the boy would have told Homelander, it's like, just so it's no need to come now, or don't come yet because of this the virus is here type of situation. So I think he could have waited on that. But overall, the two episodes were great. They're stacking and stacking. The bodies are starting to fall a little bit more consistently, like we had hoped. Now that actions are starting to have consequences, or permanent consequences on the other side of it. So that definitely helps as well. What you got, Big J?
So episode 5, the one shots, I think was probably it was one of the best from an interesting standpoint of the episodes we've seen from the boys in a while, with the showing the same thing from multiple people's point of view, which we've seen that in other shows, but I think they did it well in this one. And
Plus the dog.
the dogs.
That's why.
I can't believe you didn't find that as funny, because Terry's point
I
of view was
just thought
hilarious.
about it.
When the Homelander kept turning around. I was like, what?
Hey,
just thought about
baiting
it.
him in with a turkey leg.
He's like, you
Yeah.
had his turkey leg first. First, you got to earn it. It's like, and Terry like, yeah. And I was like, the fact that they got Anthony Starr to film that. But I mean, I think at this point he's like, whatever. I mean, I done did everything else. He got squirted in the face with breast milk, and
They one of the funniest scenes.
oh, dude, he's had Homelander had some of the best and the most terrifying from the world character scenes, but like when she squirted him in the face with the breast milk, his reaction,
Yeah.
I was like, oh. And then he was like, "You love me."
I don't know why that seemed like a reaction like that was like natural, like they told him like, hey, we're gonna do something in this scene. He wasn't ready for it, whatever, and she hit him with that. It's like, oh
yeah, I think
the
so.
world, like,
yeah,
just to get that natural reaction, what it felt like. But
oh yeah, I think that was definitely one. But like I said, Yeah, we knew Firecracker wasn't long for this world. I really
Mhm.
the way she died though, because I don't know if y'all paid attention when he did when Homelander finished her off, and also I was torn on the reason why he did it because I think because she was like telling him I love you and all this, and
Mhm.
I think he believed her, but then I think when she said even a God needs love, I think that's what set him off because he was like I don't need you, is what I think because he couldn't admit to himself that's the whole reason he did it. He wants people to love him. Everybody hates him. He doesn't understand why. He's like, I got all these powers and I can do all this stuff, but everybody hates me. And he's highly insecure. And I think the fact that her hinting that he needs love, like, I don't need you. I'm a god. Basically, in his mind, I'm like, I don't need anybody. And so I think that's one reason he killed. But I was going to say, I don't know if y'all noticed when he did kill her, when he stuck her head into the eagle, that she turned her eyes back to look at him after he did it. And I was like, I was like, that
Did he drop off?
I think we lost Big J.
Yeah. When he put the eagle, put his thunder head to the eagle, I was like, dang. Because, like I said, I felt like it was coming, but I didn't know how.
Yeah.
No, I had a feeling that he was gonna kill her, but I didn't. Oh, that was crazy. Like I said, the way he did, he just did like real nonchalant, and he just walked out like do like man, like wait, what?
But they said they showed that eagle earlier in the episode when she was in bed with Soldier Boy when they pulled out. Pause. But when the camera pulled out, it showed the eagle from outside the room, and I was like,
foreshadowing.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was foreshadowing what was about to happen. But then, like I said, we knew. Like I said, once she gave up on everything, when she sold out of pasta and she was sitting up there crying after selling out of pasta like that, I was just like, dude, I mean, you just gave up everything for this dude that has no loyalty to anybody around him. I don't know where they got that from, or what I mean, because that never would happen in real life where all the people worship this one dude, and then every time he gets a chance to stab in the back or whatever he does. I mean, look, it's pure fiction at this point.
Pure fiction.
Maniacal, wants to have a church after him and even made his own Bible. I mean, ain't nobody doing that in real life.
It's like you say golden statues. Go ahead, you saying?
There are golden statues of Homelander. I mean, but nobody else did that. Nobody else made nobody else made no golden.
Nobody else has a golden statue.
Yeah, so anyway,
in this lifetime.
Episode 6. I really did not want Deep to live. Deep now is the longest lasting member of the 7.
He gonna die. Don't worry.
I don't know. He might make it, man. He may make it out of there.
He not making it, BJ.
I'd be highly upset.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you why I know he ain't gonna make it. Even not a fish are mad at him. You heard that one fish when he died.
We know what you did.
We know
it was you, Kevin.
Remember, there's still a ton of fish. He better not walk in that water, bro. They better come in walking out there. Piranhas or something, they gonna get him. Yeah. So
I don't know, man. It's just, but the way he did, oh boy, was also rude. So the way he did both, what's his name?
Black Noir.
No, I'm talking about the way he did Adam Bork with the eel.
Oh yeah.
That was highly disrespectful. And if I'm the eel, I wouldn't have signed up for that assignment either. I mean, I'm just like, hey, I'd have had to say no. You know what I mean? But that was messed up. I really did like the Mr. Marathon in episode 5. I got the Mr. Marathon scene where Soldier Boy kept putting everybody in front of him. He just kept putting, stand right here. I'll be right back.
Man, R.I.P. to Seth Rogen, man.
Everybody. I mean, Seth Rogen.
Yeah, everybody got smoked. Craig Robinson.
Hey, they talking about post online like, well, it's been confirmed that Seth Rogen won't be the voice of Alan in Invincible season 5 or whatever. And I'm like, man, they wilding.
And the fact that Seth was like, I don't even like this movie.
I didn't catch on. I was like, wait, what's going on? And then because his funeral will be, but I was like, oh, that's right, I forgot.
Well, the fact that Seth was talking about I don't even like smoking weed, and he was like, I don't smoke weed. I just use it to sell my ashtrays. It's for my brand. I was like, yeah. Nah, but the deep murder in Black Noir I did not like. I was hoping Noir made it out. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to go straight. He was trying to go out there because he really hadn't done a lot. He did kill I forgot the dude's name in Gen V. The puppet. I forgot his real name. It wasn't Doug. I forgot what his real name is, but You know, talking about the one who used to work at Blockbuster
Yeah, and
that became Shed. That became what's his name? The Dean. I forgot his name, but that's about the only one I really know that he killed. Really, I don't think he killed anybody else.
Oh,
he did at the beginning
Cypher,
of this season.
Yeah, Cypher. Yeah.
He did at the beginning of this season when they broke into the to release the video. Remember, he was watching backstage. So
yeah. Remember he killed that one dude at the door. Yeah, because he stabbed him through the door or whatever.
Yeah, but outside of that, I think it was just those two or so. But it wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't stacking bodies like everybody else.
What do y'all think about was the Bashley scenes? Was that disturbing for anybody to watch when she was puppeting front Ashley around? You know, when they drugged when she drugged front Ashley, and so then back Ashley stood up and was talking and trying to walk, but she couldn't really control the body exactly right, and it was like she was stuck.
That's crazy.
No, it gave me Weekend at Bernie vibes.
Yeah, I can see that, but and also the fact they call her Bashley. But
Bashley, that's funny.
I like it. What do y'all think about Sage though? Because
I was just about to say, bro, you supposed to be the smartest person in the world, right? And then when I'll get to it when I get to my part, but she kind of, bro, I did not know she was that far ahead of everybody as far as being. So she bases everything off of people being predictable.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she bases it off of. So when she was like, I already knew you guys were gonna put that virus in the church, and I knew you guys was here in this whole time or whatever. This whole time thinking she like watching over people. Like, nah, she just pretty much doing it based off of your prediction. She always talk about people are so predictable or whatever.
Like
and so, yeah. And so maybe that's what she's supposed to be like, but without the head or whatever. But
and the probabilities, it's all in the probabilities.
Yeah, But that's what I kind of.
But she's smart, but she also kind of dumb.
That's what somebody said. Didn't Bashley say that, or Ashley want to say that?
I don't know. It's like she doesn't understand human emotion. It's like because even the stuff. The thing is, even with the stuff with Godolkin threw her off. And remember when she was talking to, what's his name? The from Barbershop. the dude with the magnetic.
Polarity. Thank you.
When she was talking to Polarity.
How about I say paralysis?
Same thing. No, when she was talking to Polarity, remember she was like, well, you had a wife and a kid, and why would you love them if they were going to die? And I'm like, because she just did not understand the concept of how people who are in love act in a way that changes them, because I think everything she knows is just based on theory and intelligence, but not real life experience, because she doesn't really have it.
Yeah, because remember she said all she wanted to do is just read books all day, be to herself.
And every
time she around somebody, eat Taco Bell Crunch Wraps. She said every time she around somebody, man, that's all they wanted. They want something from her because she's so smart. So they we also got shout out to BA because he brought this up on the last episode, on the last show. The fact that now we're starting to get glimpses of the people who are going to be in the prequel.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So who's Bomb Site supposed to be?
He's Bomb Site, but here's the thing. I'm
talking about who's the equivalent to in comics.
I don't know. There is a Marvel character, Cannonball.
You think he's Cannonball?
He has the same power set, but basically
But Cannonball like lights up as like a, you know what I mean? God dang it, BA. He lights up as it's like a actual like cannonball though. You know what I'm saying? Wait, does he? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
I don't think he lights up.
I thought like the bottom half of his body like lights up when he. Hey, look that up real quick, man. I can't even remember. Sir, what up?
What's that? What's that,
man?
No. I should. It ain't over yet. No, I can't stay too long. But I was listening to y'all, right? And I was like, all of y'all feel like Sage this still ain't part of Sage's plan. I feel like it still is.
She seems shook.
Yeah, her reaction at the end of episode 6 kind of got me like, she wasn't planning this. Well, maybe
if she knows that. Maybe if she knows that Homelander, like with Soldier Boy, was still going to look out for Homelander no matter what. because that's what it felt like she was doing. That's why she got back Ashley to get the information out of her. And she was telling Homelander where to go the whole entire time with the Taco Bell receipt and all those other things. Like it was only a matter of time. I think she knew that he was going to show up. And then what was Soldier Boy to do other than just hand it over to him? You know what I mean? Like,
go ahead. Is too on that BA. The fact that Bashley told her, like, hey, I'm picking up something like, there's something else I picked up as far as like reading his mind. He's kind of having like doubts. Like I think he started to kind of have feelings for his son, for Homelander or whatever, right? So she told her that.
She knows that.
She kind of like, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. Like she didn't like believe it as if like, oh no, I kind of know what's going on. Like I don't really believe it. So then when it actually happened, he handed over the V1 to him. That's when she was like, oh shit, like what
are you doing? You're not supposed to be doing this.
Yeah, we're supposed to be doing this or whatever. It's like she literally told you that before you left the room, and you just like, whatever. Like she telling you that. You asked her to read the mind. She telling you what she read, and you didn't want to hear it. So that's why I kind of thought maybe she was thrown off by it or whatever.
I think
if she's not, like I said, I'm on the train that she's like this is all part of her plan as well, because she's next to the people that she should look shocked in front of. You see him? She was right next to Butcher. If she had a devious like look on her face, Butcher would just easily look at her, and look at her like, oh, you planned this, like you a part of this. No, she got everything involved, and she got Homelander the thing that he was looking for. She did all that.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing: if it was really her, if her plan was she knew the Soldier Boy was going to hand it over to him, why wouldn't she have put the virus in there and told Bombsight, bring this, not that, when you show up? You see what I'm saying? Because that would have been the easiest way to take home instead of this convoluted. Let's give him.
She predicted that he was going to also bring it too, the virus.
Of course.
So yeah.
So I'm saying she knew if she was that smart, why wouldn't she have swapped out the V1 with the virus?
Now we don't go ahead.
Because we know he's not dead because he's in the next. They show him sitting in the thing. There's 2 more episodes. So we know he's not about to die.
Right.
So it's obviously not the virus. I think he's got to be one. He's immortal. I mean, and we'll get to when we do our predictions on how this ends for Soldier Boy. But I'm like, I think that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think that was part of her plan. I think she's legit shocked because I think she thought Soldier Boy was going to kill him over Stormfront. Not, man, that's my son, and I know we both slept with your mama, but I love you because you're my son, and and I know that's going to be the reveal too at some point that Claire is his mother.
Yeah, I agree. Now, what happened first? If we can go back and talk real quick, did that conversation with Back actually snooping in on Soldier Boy with her? Did that happen before or after Homelander and Soldier Boy watching watching that scene?
That was before.
Yeah, before. Yeah. Because remember, she talked to him and he actually left the room and went to do that mission or whatever. So yeah, so all that happened afterwards.
What you say
that happened before? So yeah.
And then she cut the thing and she's like, "Oh, this time you to cut the thing out of my head, the tracker out of my head, and then go ahead and do phase 3, which that was her
phase 3.
Yeah, so on the video because I think she thought Soldier Boy was gonna snap on him at that point, or at least that'd be enough of a fracture to where that would be a wedge between him and Soldier Boy as they were forming a bond. To like, oh, I can't believe you was, you had her with one arm doing what you had her doing when she burned up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So I guess we had a point where as though she's probably in a situation where if Homelander gets it, then he gets it. Like I'd rather worry about him having it because what was the alternative? The alternative is she knows that she can probably recreate this. So if she recreates it and then she has to do it on a mass scale, then what we talking about here? She wants the least amount of people of soups out there, just as much as she wants the least amount of everything out there. Like she wants to be secluded. So if I could just Homelander has the original and I never quote unquote figured it out, then I never figured it out. I never figured out how to crack the code, how to recreate V1. I don't have to no more because Homelander has it. Had this thing kept going, she would probably have to then come up with a plan to mass produce it. She doesn't want to do that. So it still fits her psyche in a way. I'm gonna give Sister Girl the benefit of the doubt for me personally. But with that being said, it was still a great episode, and everything like that. Y'all covered a lot, so I'm not even going to piggyback on anything like that. But I think Black Noir is probably one of the dumbest characters I ever seen. Y'all just kind of let that go by. If you know that man just said he got about 1.4 million deaths on his hand or whatever like that. Billion. You don't let that man walk behind you in any given situation. You feel me? Like what the hell? Like why we acting like we just cool all of a sudden? Like no, yo, he got 1 billion deaths on his mind, and you was the one that did it. So that was crazy to me.
So wait, that's what made you think he was stupid, not the fact that when he was in the BG's play when he was talking about Andy Gibb would have did a barrel roll. That would have been his reaction. Would have been a barrel roll across the stage.
You could be stupid at different times, but not, when your life is on the line, sir.
You already don't trust this guy, like you said, BA. You already don't trust this guy. Then you taunting the guy. Then you turn your back. Yeah, I trust you. I'm just gonna sit here with my back turned to you, man. Just do whatever you do back there. I trust you.
Yeah, there's nothing. Don't worry about it.
My wife said the same thing. That's the first thing she screamed when that happened. She said, "Why'd you turn your back to this man?" So I see him slowly creeping up. Like I'm like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
What you doing? No, what you doing, bro? What's going on? Like, no. Let me just get back right here, man.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to you two. Y'all do your thing. I'm gonna get back to this joint. Appreciate y'all, man.
All right, man.
Later.
But yeah, man. Nah, that's a good point. That is a good point. Because I said that on my wife started the first thing she said when that happened. Like, why would you let this dude walk behind you? You taunting him, and you literally just killed a bunch of fish. You know how you care about the fishes. Like you see, he kind of like bro, you're distraught and all that. And you walk like, bro. So I was thinking maybe. So okay, so let me admit I was wrong. I thought it was gonna be the other way around. I thought Black Noir would be the one who actually kills him, like towards the end of the series or whatever. So I was wrong. It's the opposite way. So now I'm kind of wondering how is the Deep gonna die, which I think now he might die by the hand of Homelander. That'd be poetic justice, because like you've been kissing this man ass the whole time and doing whatever he want for him and all that stuff, and then you know saying the fishes died and all that. It's gonna probably be a point where it's like, oh, I don't care that your fishes died, it is fish or whatever, blah blah blah. He tried to attack Homelander and Homelander has to kill him or something crazy. I don't know. But this like I said, the episode we finally starting to see deaths. I thought maybe Black Noir might be still alive, like maybe he just won't talk anymore. He got stabbed through the mouth or whatever. But I think it might actually be final. He actually might be dead. I hope they don't do another. Okay, he's dead. Psyche Mind, MCU. He ain't dead or whatever. But
you know, I was gonna say I wanted him to heal because I thought, well, maybe that might have been one of his powers. You know what I'm saying? Like chemical style, where when he stabbed him to the bottom of the jaw, that when he left out, he'd be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought like, oh, he gonna actually be the actual. Now he gonna technically really be the new Black Noir. He can't talk with. That's what I thought it would be. But I think he actually died on this one, bro. Yeah. I was gonna say something else too. So my wife was saying that she has a theory. What's the guy's name that's the preacher?
Old Father.
Old Father, yeah. She thinks that maybe he's being controlled right now.
By who though?
By the psychics.
So yeah, so I don't know if you saw that pictures on the wall in that hallway at the church.
All the psychics.
All the psychics. Those are all psychics. So they think maybe they got a hold of some of them and they using them to control. So it seems like what they're gonna do is, because remember the problem was, man, you come here and say you Jesus or whatever, people not gonna follow you or whatever. So instead of trying to convince them, we're just gonna make them believe it by getting all these psychics or whatever. So they're trying to find all the psychics out there. They even had Kate up there on the wall, which I doubt she's gonna help with that or whatever. But we'll see how that go. We haven't really seen any of. Wait, have we seen any of the? No, that's crazy. I wonder why they ain't showed on them. We on episode 7?
Yeah.
What, 2 more episodes?
6. Headed to 7. None of them.
Yeah. So that's crazy, bro. I thought we would have been seeing some of them, man. Because she didn't mention Marie about two or three times in the show so far. I just wonder why we ain't seen them yet.
Because it would be a waste if Marie does not actually have anything to do with Homelander coming down. You know what I'm saying? To set all that up in Gen V. And then be like,
Remember, they like the two of that new like version or whatever, or perfect version of a Gen V person or whatever. So I mean Gen V, V1 no, she don't have V1. What
no, they have the perfect.
Homelander.
No, they have the perfect.
Yeah,
They have the perfect.
perfect Yeah, they got that
Project
perfected,
Odessa.
like,
Project Odessa.
yeah, Project Odessa. That's it. Yeah, that's what it was. So yeah, that's interesting, bro. I was just wondering because I heard her talk. She said something about her. Then we saw Kate's picture on that wall with this other psychic. So I'm thinking like, like what's going on with that? Like, why we ain't seen none of them yet? But
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. We'll see though. But cool. What'd you get this episode, man?
I give both of them.
5 and 6.
Yeah. I give 5 a 9.1, and this one and episode 6 9.3. It was a step up.
What you get these episodes, BJ? And then what was that prediction you said you had?
So I give 5 a higher rating. I think 5 was a better episode than 6. So I think probably get 5 like a 9.5, and 6 probably a 9.1, 9.2, just because stuff like the deep killing him, and you know, and Sage. It was one, you killed off one black person. We think another one about to get set up to die. But 2, like I said, they made Sage seem not as smart as she thinks she is, because her look on her face was like, oh shoot,
What?
like, you know, like she looked like she legit didn't see that coming, about him making that choice to that's my son, you know, because her mind, I don't think would comprehend it. He loved, as much as he hates Homelander, he loved Liberty.
Stormfront, yeah,
and
Lady Liberty, yeah,
and that is his son. So you might disapprove of your son, but it's still your son. You ain't gonna be like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Most people don't think, oh, let me kill my son.
He said, "Ooh, let me kill my son."
I mean, think about it. Most people, no matter how big of a disappointment, most parents will not kill their own child or side with the world against their child.
Yeah.
What about Abraham?
That was God told him to do it. That's
right.
different.
Sorry, my bad.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry. Now, what was that prediction you said you had?
No, I was saying predicting. So, speaking of Marie, who do we think? So one, does Homelander die? And 2, if so, who does it and how? So to me, I don't think he does die. I think that'd be too easy. I think they depower him. I think at some point they get Soldier Boy back on their side and they depower Homelander, but leave him alive. Because that would be worse. Think about it.
I don't.
His whole life is
he don't live, BJ. I'm sorry. You don't build this character up to be hated this way and then just say pull a kingpin and say, all right, now go on the beach and relax.
No.
Like, wait,
yeah. But think about
you committed a lot of atrocities out here, sir. You need to die.
Yeah.
So no, but think about it. If you take all his power away and then you just send him out in the world to be a regular dude, that would be a fate worse than death to someone whose entire personality is built around, I'm the strongest thing on the planet.
BJ, I don't want the thought of you suffering from paying bills. I want the fact that you're not on this planet no more, sir. You killed my mother, my cousins, my sisters, my brothers, my neighbors. Like, you see him, no, you need to die. If
you see him working at Vadaburger or BMC Cinema with the Chip Vanderbilt tag on, you know what I'm saying?
Be better if I seen an obituary. That's what that would be even better than him working at a Vault Burger.
Nah, I think he'd be, dude, think about it. He would be, because Stan said it before. He's like, with all the power you got, he said, what have you done that's original or even remotely interesting with all the power you got? And that's the thing, because he's a boy. He's boring because he doesn't know how to be anything but walk around being the toughest, strongest.
Did he grow up fast?
I don't think so. I think.
Did he grow up regular? He grew up like a regular person.
Yeah, I think he grew up regular.
He just didn't have any type of
parental figures. Yeah, they had him in a cage basically his whole life growing up, but they would torture him as a child, set him on fire and shooting all that stuff they would do.
My thing was, why would you create something like that and not have a fallback plan on it just in case? I guess you thought you were just so smart, like, oh, we can control him, he'll be fine.
I think that's what Odessa. That's what Odessa was.
I thought he was also a part of Odessa. Remember they said it was her.
He was the first. He was the first, and I think they thought, well, we need something else, and she was the only other one that made it.
But I don't think they made her to be the answer to him. I think they just made her just say, hey, let's make another one of these. Look what we did with him. We created this god. Let's see if we can make another one, and they end up making her.
But I think they made her strong enough, and so remember the difference in two is because they didn't know she had powers, they let her go with her family. So she grew up in a loving family, and even though she accidentally killed him and all that, she still had the basics of a regular childhood instilled in her. And I think the thing is,
she whole Homelander would have been if he had a regular dang family.
Yeah, she's a regular person. So the thing is, I think if you create a god level person, and you have a second God level person. You know what I'm saying? But one of them has no direction, and then you have one that has those values. I think she could be the counter to him. Now, like I said, now I don't know since he has to be one if she could pull it out or if it would take. But we do know though because we saw this
It
last
has
episode.
to be cut.
So we saw in this episode, know that what's his name has the ability to depower B1 people. Soldier Boy,
Yeah.
he could take it. He could take the V1 out of him. But like I said, so and we also know that she's strong enough to kill V1 people. So could Soldier Boy depower him and then she kill Soldier Boy?
That's what I'm thinking. I forgot about Soldier Boy's part, but you know what? That might actually be more poetic justice, man. As far as Soldier Boy, they've been kind of going at it. It's like it feel like it's a, you know, what I'm saying like, yo, this is meant to be. Like it's me that's got to do it. It's somebody that's gonna kill Soldier Boy or whatever, or they kind of something where they both hit each other and they kill each other or something at the same time or something crazy.
Ryan, because see, there's another one. Ryan does not. See, I think they're wrong because Ryan would not be affected by the virus because he does not have V1. He does not have V in his system.
He's a natural form.
His stuff is mutated. He's mutated to be what he is. He to have all those powers. He does not have. He didn't get shot up with V1. I mean, with any V, with any compound V at all. So I don't think the virus would be more.
He got shot up with them hands from his homeland. It made me mad. Boy, I told you weren't ready for it. I'm ready. I could do it.
Yeah, you're gonna come back like Invincible. You're gonna come back stronger because we've seen these prime love having daddies beat up on their son.
Hey, and he ain't Superman, bro. So he can just fly up there and heal from the sun or whatever. Boy, you in the hospital, sir. But I'm gonna get it 2 episodes. I'm with Big J. I think that episode 5 was pretty fire, man. The way they did the different perspectives. I'm gonna get it like a 9.3. I'm gonna give episode 6 like a 9.1. So I'm gonna probably flip what you said, cuz, and flip it for the opposite episodes. But y'all let us know in the comment section, man, what y'all think of these episodes, man. What y'all think of the boys so far, man. Y'all let us know. All right, fellas, let's get to this main topic. Oh, my bad. There we go. Listen, fellas, this is what we got going on today. We got a Deathstroke and Bane movie is officially in the works at DC Studios. Let's see what we got up here. Greg Mottola, Peacemaker, is a front runner to direct. I don't know if any of y'all know any of his work, I should say. You know, any of his work, but he seems to be the director that they're looking at for this movie. Sound like it seemed to be a go. I think a lot of this stuff, like this movie here, I think we're gonna finally get like confirmation and stuff like that. We might get it here in the next few weeks or whatever, but I think a lot of this stuff we're gonna really get concrete answers or whatever for this stuff, probably around Comic-Con time, which is here in May, June, a couple more months. So we'll probably see. But BJ, what you think about this news, man?
I mean, I like the characters, but I don't know. We have to see how that all ties in. But are we doing? So these are going to be tied to the DCU, or are these going to be okay?
It's DCU.
So are we doing this the Spider-Man thing with Sony, where we're going to have Batman's villains without Batman, and we already going to have a Clayface movie with no Batman. We're going to have a Bane and Deathstroke movie with no Batman. So that's what we're doing now to work around Matt Reeves.
It's Joker was good, so that's probably what they're going off of.
You talking about the first one?
Yeah. Yeah.
The second one was trash, but hey.
But they're looking at that money.
I wouldn't know. I didn't watch it.
Second one made what, $37 at the movie theater?
$37.50, BJ. I'm shortchange him.
Joaquin didn't even go see it. His mom wanted to go see it. But Joaquin was like, nah, I can't. I can't. I don't know, man. What y'all think? I'm like I said, I don't know.
I think it's going to be interesting, especially with it being a featured film. I think it'll be interesting. What's going to be, what I wonder is, are they going to use it as a means to get ready for the Batman in the DCU? So you have a couple of villains that's building up to be a problem, but with these particular villains, they're not the brains behind major operations. So I'm saying like when it comes, they always just like Ra's al Ghul and stuff like that that leads them that has them doing things like that.
I need you to go
So-
read Nightfall, sir, and I need you to read any of the Deathstroke Terminator comics. Both of these guys,
So-
Bane is a genius. He's the one. That's why they call it, he's the man known for the man breaking the bat. He didn't break the bat on a random
But I
Wednesday.
feel like it. No, I get that, but I feel like it got set up by someone else to create that plan, not necessarily him. Yes, he
No,
just
it was
ended
Bane.
up setting it up.
No, it was all Bane.
I
Yeah,
I looked at it wrong.
like
then.
no, I'm gonna say no. Don't look at the Batman and Robin and all that type of stuff, bro. No, Bane is intelligent. Like
No,
don't look at
it.
don't look at the Christopher Nolan movie. And don't look at the Christopher Nolan movie. That was more used as like a spoiler alert. This lady here is the actual main bad guy. She's been his Ra's al Ghul daughter the whole time. No, Bane is his own man, bro. He's his own mercenary.
So in that case, why would you have two guys like this together then? That's what
Well,
I'm saying.
We'll have to see what the movie.
That's what I
Bane
was
teamed
saying.
up with people before. He teamed up with people before. We just have to see what because Deathstroke can be an anti-hero. He's been an anti-hero before, so that's what I'm saying. I don't really know what I like the fact because you got two of the baddest cats in DC working together, so that's what I'm excited about. But yeah, like I said,
would you see it as a means
Bane is intelligent, bro.
Would you see it as a means to introduce the Batman?
So that's the thing I was gonna say. This don't necessarily mean this comes out before the Batman just because they're working on it. You know what I mean? Like it still ain't technically it ain't greenlit or nothing like that. So we don't know what the plan is for this, which is why I was saying a minute ago we might hear some stuff probably in the next couple months about what the plans are, probably around Comic-Con or something like that. Because I'm starting to hear rumors that we might even hear some Wonder Woman stuff. So if I say a lot of this stuff, we're gonna probably have to wait till Comic-Con. Probably why we're not hearing anything. They're gonna wait to a certain point and then they're gonna start letting folks know what the plans are. But as far as E2, I mean, I think we already should be well known for now with James Gunn that he said that if the scripts come in, they like it, they'll start the project no matter what it is or whatever. They base their universe off of story and off of good characters or whatever, right? It's not like necessarily like, okay, we got to do this first, do that first. As much as we all want them to, you know what I'm saying? It should have a Batman and Wonder Woman movie already in production or whatever. But it sounds like they're just doing it based off of good stories, standalone stories that could feel cohesive with the overall DC universe or whatever, right? So all these characters are in the same universe, but they have their own standalone stories. And so, like I said, with these two characters, this will definitely be interesting to see. Because I want to see, because I said we finally get to see a DCU Bane. We finally get to see Deathstroke on the big screen because we only saw him for 2.5 seconds. And what was it? Batman vs. Superman and end credit. And then we saw a little bit of him in the Zack Snyder Justice League for 2 seconds or whatever. So we really never got to see Deathstroke the way we want to see him. We would have got him in the Ben Affleck Batman movie. That's the might be the greatest what if in all comic book movie history, bro. But I'm excited about this news. I'm not gonna lie to you. The only thing is, I wonder who they're gonna have to play Bane though. Deathstroke will be easier. I want to know who they had to play Bane. That's gonna be interesting.
Who they don't get to play Deathstroke?
I mean that I don't know, but I'm just saying as far as like they can find somebody to play Deathstroke. That's not hard. Bane is the hardest one, bro. It's like, so are you gonna CGI when he puts the venom in his veins, or like what are you gonna do? Or are you gonna have a naturally big guy? You know what I'm saying? Because there's some iteration they got Bane like really, really small. Like remember how Captain America, not to that point, but you know what I'm saying, he was small, and then he put the venom in him, and then all of a sudden he grows big or whatever. But like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna have him naturally big, like how Tom Hardy was? Well, not necessarily a bodybuilder, but just like I would say The Rock. But what if The Rock played Bane? Would you guys be mad?
I think that would shift the power, the balance of power in the DC universe if he did.
He probably would. I don't see him playing it, but
I would like it if they did do kind of like a Captain America though. If it would be like a more normal sized person, and then once he goes to put the villain in, then it's his natural size to where they not necessarily a bodybuilder, but someone that's big. Because like you can't even do Batista because he's gotten so small.
Yeah, and even The Rock ain't got small now. So
yeah,
or smaller, I should say. He ain't small, but he's smaller. But
yeah, so if they can find somebody that could get to a decent size, then that'd probably be the best bet.
And you gotta find somebody who can act too, bro. Don't just get
Yeah.
no. He a bodybuilder. Put him in there. Like, nah, bro. You gotta be able to act. You gotta be able to carry a movie, man. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting though. What you see, BJ?
I was just trying to see how tall was Bane.
6'2", 6'3".
You taller than Batman. Cause Batman was 6'3".
So Bane is 6'8", 350 in the comics.
Is that when
the
that before or after the Venom?
Oh, he's also another peak human. Peak.
I mean, that yes. Yes, you see a chemical going into his body. So yes.
Yeah, that part.
6'8", 350 is what they say.
Is that but is that before or after?
Let's see.
The Mountain.
So I think they said, well, no, they said when he's okay. So no, they were saying that I guess it's different versions. He gets up to 9 feet tall in different versions.
Well, yeah, that's Arkham, ain't it?
Yeah, in Arkham they say he's 9'2". So
how do you want him to be? You want him to be that type of Bane, or you want him to be like a reasonable Bane? You want him to be like that? Like I can't. We don't have any examples because I know you're gonna talk about Tom Hardy was like 5'2" and stuff.
He's 5'6".
You know what I'm saying? I know you're gonna talk about that. And then who was the other guy? The guy that played Bane and Batman. That definitely don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Batman and Robin Bane don't want that. So it was like, I'm just what I'm praying is.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Gregor Clegane, that guy that played him. The guy that played the Mountain.
Oh yeah, the Mountain. Yeah.
What about him?
I can't. But yeah, I said somebody that can act, man. You talking about just get somebody to be?
He's done other stuff. He's done other stuff since then.
Hold on. I
agree with Rail.
Can she act? No, I'm talking about somebody that can act and carry a franchise, bro. Like, nah.
He's 6'9", 440 too, though. Come on, man.
Jesus. Hey, he come in as a body. He come in as a body double or something. You know what I'm saying? When he got the mask on or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, do voiceover.
The villain in, or put the Venom in, then he grows into the Mountain, and at that point, it's no longer the brain; it's just power. So yeah,
it's gonna be like what's it called, Lou Ferrigno?
Hey, he's in your movie. What y'all talking about? He's in your movie.
What's that?
He's in Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, he's don't be laughing when I say this, BJ. Fisto.
You know
why do you want to say the name, bro?
You know what kind of name that is.
That's wild.
Oh man. But I believe, I believe Fisco. Fisto. I think he's who he is, but yeah. Now what was I about to say? I'm about to say something, bro. But crap. I forgot what I was gonna say. But no, that's what I want though, man. I want this movie to finally show people who Bane really is. That's what I want them to do. Show him who he really is. Like like I said, he ain't no henchman. He ain't no dang me Bane or whatever. Like, nah, bro. Like, show this person. Which is why I'm glad they're coming out with that Nightfall movie, the animated movie. What's it, like the 3-parter or whatever. I'm glad they're coming out with that, bro, so people can actually see how smart this dude is, man. Like, he's the one who planned and strategically set that plan up to break Batman. He found his identity, all that stuff on his own. He's how smart this dude is. So, but yeah, man, we can turn the page here, man. Unless I got anything else I want to add.
Nah, I'm just it's just gonna be very interesting. Looking forward to it.
I can't wait, bro. Like I said, we'll probably hear something here in the next couple of months, man. I'm hoping that since everybody going back to Comic-Con and all that stuff, that like you really not just we're gonna show you this trailer. No, let us know some stuff like y'all did back in the day before COVID. Like how they used to say, hey man, we got this movie we're working on or whatever, and we got this director attached to this movie that we're possibly working on. I mean, I understand we had your boy, what's his name? Mahershala Ali, we had that problem, but still though, like let us know something. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, we hearing all these rumors about this Wonder Woman movie. Then you hit you at Comic-Con. Hey, guess what, y'all? We got a director and an actress or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, do that. What you got, BJ? You saw something?
No, I just saw somebody else that Olivier Richter's He was he played Ursa Major in the Black
so
Widow
familiar.
movie. In the Black Widow movie, he was the guy that fought Alexei when he was in prison, but he's 7'2".
Oh, yeah, he plays Zangief on Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so I was like, that'd be interesting. He
How
can
tall
pull
is
that. He's 7'2" and a bodybuilder.
Jesus.
That would be
Ooh,
that would be impressive because he is an actor. They say he's a Dutch actor and bodybuilder. But I'm like,
yeah, he actually can act on some level. You know what I'm saying? So
I can see that'd be cool to have somebody like that play Bane and be legit like imposing.
oh well, you
You
know,
still
I
have
forgot
to water him down though, where he's normal before the Venom.
We've been doing that for years. We saw Steve Rogers. So you just get a regular dude and then show him just, and then that's him.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, speaking of peak perfection, BJ, you know, Deathstroke is also peak perfection.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about me. I was like, well, you know.
So you got two peak perfection guys out here, man. Everybody peak perfection out here, man. No Wilson Fisk.
Wilson Fisk, dude. We need to go and just declare him a mutant because
bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. They didn't change Wonder Man and all them up. And Miss Marvel, I'm wondering. I'm like, yo, eventually we're gonna hear something about him being a mutant. Watch. Oh, what would I tell you? They ain't gonna change up in the comics. This whole time he's a mutant. He ain't know.
Miss Marvel was an Inhuman, which the only reason they invented him because they lost the rights to the Fox and they didn't want to make Fox any more money. So the Inhumans technically should have been mutants anyway. So her being a mutant, it's whatever. You know what I mean? I don't look at her being a major drastic thing because the Inhumans never should have existed. It was kind of dumb. It was a dumb concept. You know, thanks to Ike Perlmutter and the rest of the crew.
But thing is, Inhumans been around for decades. Shout out to Jack Kirby, the late great Jack Kirby. He created the Inhumans, and my thing is because matter of fact, they got introduced in the issue of Fantastic Four, but they it's like they didn't want to. I agree with the whole Fox thing. They didn't want to give Fox. So when Fox had the X-Men, Kevin Feige was a big X-Men guy, which is why they're gonna pour a whole lot of resources here into the X-Men here in this next phase. So because they did not have the X-Men, that's when they were gonna turn their sights to the Inhumans. Remember they supposed to come out with that Inhumans movie, and that ended up getting squashed because your boy over who's the one who was running the Marvel TV side? That
was like Perlmutter.
Perlmutter, yeah. He ended up taking the project because he wanted to do a spinoff based off of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And you know Kevin Feige was not crossing anything over with him. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't stand that dude. So he wasn't crossing anything over with him. So it was like that's when he ended up canceling the movie. Like, well, damn, we had the movie. He ended up going to use them in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I hate that concept because you just killed the Inhuman. The Inhumans are actually interesting characters. Don't ignore that show. For the love of God, ignore that show. But they were actually interesting characters, man. Like I said, created by Jack Kirby. They should have just left that alone and went a different direction and let James Gunn, let Kevin Feige and them have the Inhumans, bro. He would have been in a whole lot better hands, and he would have had a better outlook on what the Inhumans actually are.
If they were so interested, why did Reed Richards murder him in Multiverse of Madness, huh?
Or get him murdered.
He did that on purpose. He couldn't stand.
This guy right here standing next to me. If he says anything,
as soon as he speaks,
as soon as you're gonna die as soon as he talks. So wait right there, real quick.
If you stop him from talking, he won't be able to do it. But if you let him talk,
I'm telling you, you let him talk, it's over for you. All right, you better not let him talk.
Do that as you will.
I'm just saying. It's like, oh my God, man. But yeah, man. Let's go ahead and turn the page, man. We got some quick hits and news we can get to for y'all. I definitely got to get y'all's opinion on this. So we got your boy Matthew Lillard, has been cast in Man of Tomorrow. Are y'all hearing any news of who he could be?
Nah.
No, but he seems like a very, very James Gunn type of person.
Yeah, he does. Very, very James Gunnish. I was hoping y'all gonna come up with some ideas because I literally don't know who this guy could be. If we knew the story and like, you know what I mean, like what the movie's about, then maybe we could probably get some type of a kind of idea who he could be. But other than that, I haven't really heard anything or who he could be or whatever. And I'm trying to think. He could be just a government guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That work with Argus or whatever. We don't know. So what you got?
Somebody, I was looking at people that have been fan casting as different things, and some people have said Plastic Man, some people have said Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah, I heard Commissioner Gordon. I did hear Commissioner. I
But I'm
doubt
like,
Commissioner Gordon.
I don't see Commissioner Gordon.
I mean,
Nah,
he did play cool. I mean, like he wasn't goofy, shaggy in Daredevil, so I could see him doing something other than being zoinks, and I've got the munchies. You know what I'm saying? So he's not playing that role. So he's got a little bit of range, and he's not a murderer, like So from those are the scary movies. So.
Scream, yeah. Scream.
Oh, Scream, not Scary, Scream.
Yeah, I don't
know
see
if
it.
he can checks. He can.
He definitely get checks. And shout out to them folks who were saying, "Man, you can't do DC and Marvel too." He just showed you.
Everybody, that's not true.
I know. I hate when people keep saying that. I was trying to tell my wife that, like, that's not true. That's some old stuff that people used to bring up. Like, man, listen, are you gonna pay me? Are you gonna pay me? I'll work wherever. They're actors are hired guns. They don't matter who they work for, bro. As long as you collecting, cutting that check, I work wherever.
All thing you got to make sure is that you can't have conflicting shooting schedules, so you can't sign major roles in both. Where you going? I got 5-picture deal with DC and a 5-picture deal with with Marvel.
Yeah, that's it. Like, bro, I need you to film this movie right now. Like, so it ain't got to be this. It ain't got to be the rival studios. It could be hell. Look what happened to Henry Cavill. Yeah, he was trying to shoot Justice League, and then remember he had the what was it? The Mission Impossible. You know what I'm saying? So, which is why we had the mustache gate. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know who he could be, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know who he can be. I have no idea. I'm gonna ask y'all a question though. So, what's his name? Skarsgård, the one who played it, Pennywise, wants to play Joker. Would y'all want to see that? Or would that be too on the nose?
I was too on the nose to me. I mean, because he can play the role. It's no doubt. Like, the dude can play the role. The dude can play the role, so it's no doubt about that. But to me, the issue is if he just haven't allowing somebody else within that range, essentially. But that's the main thing, is just giving somebody else a chance because we know he could do it.
Bro, he could definitely do it. What up, Jack? He could definitely do it. I was gonna say, if Andy Muschietti is still directing, I don't want anybody to be surprised if he's gonna play the Joker. Yeah, I would not be surprised, bro. I really wouldn't. Because think about it.
Fair.
A lot of Pennywise's mannerisms are Joker-esque. You know what I'm saying? So he could definitely play a good Joker or whatever. He has the height and the build for it, so he'd be interesting Joker. Now I know Big J said he ain't gonna be better than Jared Leto Joker, but let him try. What you got?
What about so there's like 57 Skarsgårds apparently. But he has a brother that's a little younger than him, named Walter, who's also tall. They look just alike, but he's 6'4" and he's 30. Who could also possibly, because Bill's only 34. They got like the older brother that played Tarzan is like 49, and then they got another brother. Yeah, they got a bunch of brothers. And I'll tell you, he's got. I still see that they went off the screen how many kids he got. Stellan was busy, with all the kids. But like I said, I can see the other one playing him too, because they're all actors.
Yeah.
And so that'd be possible to see him do it because he could pull off that weird, uncomfortable look like his brother does.
Yeah.
What has he played in though?
Let's see. He's been in.
I know James Gunn. They do cast like a lot of unknowns and stuff, but people who's not really really famous in the zeitgeist or whatever. Because that's how. Remember this cast an old boy to play Brainiac. I have no idea who he is. So
it looks like he's been in a bunch of stuff. Over there. Where are they from? Sweden. He's been in probably. He's got looks like about 40 credits to his name in Sweden. But
Okay.
so
Mommy, I'm in here.
they all speak English though, so I'm sure you could pull it off.
Okay. I mean, like, hey, he got that one dude from Sweden or whatever.
That weird one. You talking about for the
For
even
Brainiac.
Clayface is what, Irish or something? Like
Yeah,
we
because I
don't.
really know nothing about him either. Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I could see them doing something like that, bro. I could definitely see them doing something like that. I just, I was kind of wondering that because it would make sense. I would not be surprised if we later on found out, oh, he's gonna be cast as the Joker in the new Batman movie or whatever. And it's like because like it's only if they're still keeping Andy Muschietti. Yeah, Andy Muschietti as the director. If he keeping him, I can 100% see that route going. So I mean, we'll see. I think I'm more confident now they're gonna probably end up still keeping him after the success with Welcome to Derry. So
how old do we think Batman's? Well, so Batman's gonna be an adult because he's gonna. I just thought about the other one, not stuck on the name, but what about Maggie Gyllenhaal's husband, Peter Sarsgaard? Not a Scar, he ain't related to Scar, but he's also one of those unsettling people because he's been in a ton of movies too. He was in like Magnificent 8 or something like that.
Oh, Magnificent 7.
Yeah, he was in that movie. He was the bad guy. But he's been in a ton of stuff where he plays like slimy, weird, sadistic people. You know what I mean?
And also too, it's going to depend on the tone of the Batman movie. How the Joker going to be. You know what I mean? Oh, let me see. You said Magnificent 7?
He was in The Batman as well. But yeah, he played the district attorney. But he's been in a ton of stuff. If you look up his name, Peter Sarsgaard.
Oh yeah, him.
You see his face, you'd be like, oh yeah, he's been in.
Yeah.
And he
played the brain.
He was Hector in not Hector. What's the dude name that played in the Green Lantern, bro?
Yeah, him.
Oh yeah. So he's been in a ton of movies. So that's what I'm saying. He's been
blanking on that man's character. I'm blanking on the character's name.
He
was that DA in the Batman.
Yeah,
one that blew up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He'd be.
Yeah, he would.
You look older though, BJ.
Well, that's what. If Bruce is going to be, he's got to be in his 40s at least. He's 51. I mean,
I would say early. I'd say at least late 30s.
Who's going to be late 30s? Bruce going to have a teenage son. I think he's going to be probably 40.
Teenage, he only going to be like 13, so 38.
I just turned 40. I got a teenage daughter. So you can go mid.
You started early.
30s.
I mean,
hey, Batman. Batman had him when he was 20. You know what I'm saying?
We're never getting those uncomfortable conversations.
Now I wonder how long. How old they're gonna have Damian when they actually introduce him or whatever. That's gonna be the question.
Yeah. See, I think I'll be a teenager, but I mean, I always thought we thought Batman was gonna be at least late 30s, if not early 40s.
I want to go late 30s. That way you can have him around for a while. Like he could be Batman for a while. Cause like the last 2? No, because Christian Bale wasn't in his 40s yet.
Late 30s is
mid to late
30s. I think it's great. It's a great sweet spot that you want.
Yeah. Because then you also too, you got to think about how old he will be compared to. Remember, there's a Nightwing out there, Red Hood out there. If you got Damian, that means there's also a Red Robin out there. So
that's a lot.
I don't know to find out how old he was.
Remember, I told you too, BJ. I said this a while back. This is also what they did. Remember when the new 52 came out? They did everything in 5-year increments.
So Bale was 30 when he did Batman the first time.
Oh, he was 30?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was just 30 in the movie. Remember he had a birthday.
No, they said Christian Bale was 30 when he played him for the first time in 05.
Oh, I thought that was just for the movie. Okay.
I think that's even better.
Or like I said too, BJ, I've always said get a younger actor, right? Like Cuz said, mid-30s, but then say he's 40 or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm down. Like I said, I'm just saying. I was looking at who could play, because the thing with the Joker has to be. To me, the Joker has to be unsettling. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be a weird, creepy dude. That's and I can see
And
why
he
Bill.
and the man who played, it was a Bill. It's not weird. Like
no, but that's what I thought about Peter. Because Peter Sarsgaard is also another one of those. Like what I'm saying, he's one of the actors that make you uncomfortable. But now he's too old. That really, really, really white guy.
how you spell Skarsgård?
It's Sarsgaard. S-A.
So Skarsgård or Sarsgaard?
R-S.
Yeah, G-A-A-R-D.
Not the Skarsgård brother. You said S-A.
Oh no, Skarsgård brothers. S. So I searched. Hold on, let me see. I searched Stellan. S-K-A-R-S-G-A-R-D.
S-K-A-R. Okay, here we go. Oh, the father. Yeah, Skarsgård brothers. Here we go.
Yeah, okay. I just looked. So if you search Stellan Skarsgård children, you'll see all the kids.
Yeah.
So
you said Walter? That what you talking about?
Walter, yeah. Walter is what I was saying because he looks similar to Bill. He's just 5 years younger. He'd probably be cheaper than his brother too, if you
at this point.
I mean, if he hasn't done anything in America, because most of his stuff has been overseas.
Yeah.
But like I said, all of the kids are actors. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see, man. Like I said, it's gonna really depend on what they decide to do with like age and all that type of stuff. So we'll see. But speaking of which, man, this is the interesting one right here. So this is everything. This is why I got the shirt on, BJ. You being a hater. Everything we know about the Batman Part 2. So let's go ahead and run this down here, fellas. So check this out. Scarlett Johansson has joined the cast as Glinda Gold. Gilda Gold. So she's I think she's the love interest of Harvey Dent. And then, of course, Sebastian Stan has officially been cast as Harvey Dent. Not Two-Face, Harvey Dent. I want people to pay attention to that. So might not get the two. Yeah, two boots. Okay. Barry Keoghan is expected to return as the Joker. So I think we kind of figured that already. The story continues from the Penguin with the more powerful Penguin in Gotham. We saw that at the end of the Penguin. The film will be set in the winter time. So this has a lot of people speculating, so I'm going to get to here in a little bit. And then this right here was going around on the interwebs. The movie is set to release on October 1st, 2027. So this car scene is what Matt Reeves posted on social media. So we got the treads, winter rise tires, I guess you could say, for the Batmobile there. But yeah, looks pretty interesting, man. We always talk about that tangibility, man. We finally have it. So we're finally officially in the realm of them actually filming the movie, y'all. I know Big J said he ain't making this movie, but they proved him wrong. Now what you think about this? What you think about this? Cause like are you getting excited even more for this movie? What's your anticipation level for this movie?
It's the anticipation and the excitement is already at a high, primarily because it's been so long as well. So it's just going to be steady. It's going to get to the point where it's kind of like Spider-Man for me, where I don't care what you're doing anymore. Just give me the movie. You don't need to talk about it or try to give me any hints. Give me a trailer, drop the movie, and I'll be good at that point. So, but it's exciting. What I'm wondering, it's wintertime. It's it's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it, especially with the Penguin going to be next level, a lot more power than he had before. So I'm looking forward to it. What you got, Big J?
I mean, like I said, I'm sure it'll be a good movie. We just have to see. I mean, like I said, the cast seems to be coming together. The script has to be done well. Now, I wonder, is there going to be another 3 hours and 20 minutes like the first one? Because that one was a little longer. I know they were trying to establish everything. But, and it also depends on story. Like I said, I'm interested in the world. Like I said, I like what they were doing with the Penguin. I like his story. That's a very, very dark story that's been on the show. Man. Yeah. But especially when he did his brother just to get the love of his mother, that's like I said, that's a very, very dark show. And so I could see more of that. and kind of see where that's going and where it's leading to. But like I said, I just want to see what they do. I don't know if I want to see my boy without either a lightsaber or a metal arm. No, Bucky. I don't know. Him as Harvey. I can't see it. I need him with one arm and a metal arm, or a lightsaber playing young Luke. One of the two. I don't know if we can improve any of these other things. For him. And then what are we doing with why are we stealing all my favorite characters from the MCU? We're gonna get Black Widow in here too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But we'll see.
Listen, I can't wait for this movie to come out, man. So I got the shirt on already. I'm ready, BJ. I wonder. So there's a theory going around online. I don't know if y'all heard this. So people are already saying because it's going to be in the wintertime that they're gonna introduce Mr. Freeze. Because remember, that was one of the villains that they kept hinting to.
That's why I stopped.
Yeah, I'm wondering because this world is like super duper grounded. It's even more grounded than what Christopher Nolan did, right?
Yeah.
Like if they do introduce a Mr. Freeze, like how are they gonna do that? Like what would they look like? Would they look like the Mr. Freeze back from the 66 Batman, the Adam West Batman, where it's like just a guy with a freeze gun backpack? Because I know you're not going to go to where this guy's pretty much a living, walking undead guy. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder how they're going to end up doing that. That would be interesting, but I don't see them doing that. The supernatural, anything supernatural as far as Clayface or Killer Croc, anything like that, man. In this universe, I just don't see it, bro. They're gonna probably do it more of the like. Hell, matter of fact, I think them pulling off him being, Two-Face is gonna be interesting. If he does become Two-Face in this movie, that's gonna be interesting. Like how they would do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Because we haven't heard anything about who the bad guy is in this movie. Who do you think it could be, BJ?
I mean, see, that's the thing. We've already had Harvey Dent. We've already had. I'm talking about we've had the Joker multiple times. We even had the Riddler, and your favorite actor Jim Carrey. We've had, like I said, there's been a lot of representation before. We've had the Scarecrow. We've had Bane. We've had Poison Ivy. What if they did something else? So like, there was rumors that they were setting up the Court of Owls in that first one. What if they go back to that? And you could just have all the other people be peripheral in Gotham. The luminaries like Harvey and all the other folks, but you setting up the courthouse, the real power underneath. Because remember, there was all that money that his daddy put up that was being siphoned off to the crime families and other stuff. So all that could be involved.
So if we get Court of Owls, can we get Talon?
Court of Owls is for the DCU, not for Matt Reeves.
Why not? I'm saying they were setting the Court of Owls up in the Batman in the first one. Why couldn't they do it for that?
And then Court of Owls is more grounded because it's kind of like that underworld underdoings and stuff rich like people. That, man. Yeah, the rich people and all that. That would fit more in this type of universe or whatever. And
but
so, like I was saying,
Talon would be that supernatural to have him. But
no, Talon is their Batman. He's their assassin.
I thought
you thinking of the different like the undead ninjas and stuff they have. They don't got to go there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, no. Just this Talon is a human. He's what I'm saying, just a guy who they trained up, kind of like how Batman was trained up as a kid.
Yeah.
That's
how I got the rest of it.
Yeah.
I had got that part mixed up.
But no. That's why I never said them. You can leave them out. They didn't need one guy to kind of do their dirty work or whatever. You can send him out and do all that. You don't need them other guys in there or whatever. But no, Talon be fine. I think you could put him in there. They kind of get Batman somebody to kind of fight, test his, his physical strength and all that type of stuff, his mental and all that. Yeah, so I could definitely see something like that. But we also heard rumors of Hush being in here too.
Yeah.
Who would you rather have, Hush or Court of Owls, Big Day?
I mean, Hush could be more grounded.
Don't do no both. Don't do no both.
No, I'm saying Hush could be. Either one of them could be grounded. Like I said, just with the seamy underworld that we saw. Like I said, either one would work. I think, but the Court of Owls. The Hush was related to a guy he went to school with, wasn't it? I forgot the. So
yeah.
But I'm thinking the Court. Like I said, if you make the Court of Owls being overall, that could be
childhood friend.
Yeah, but I'm saying that could be the Court of Owls backstory could be very, parallel and stuff we got, what people have been whispering about, we got going on now, which once again, they love doing that, holding up that mirror and saying, hey, there's a seamy underworld of all these rich people that run everything and they, up to stuff.
But then in real life, we defend them.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I can see that. Like I said, that'd be interesting. I'm sure they'd get canceled. And I'm sure that the Ellisons would be like, no, we're not telling that story if they even know what the story is about.
Rich people are supposed to be the good guys.
That's what Batman.
What you think? What you think of one or the other? Quarter Owls or Hush?
I take Quarter Owls. I've always wanted to see them in the movies. If this gives us that opportunity, I'm 1,000% behind it. So yeah, give me the Quarter Owls.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I think Matt Reeves will kill with the Quarter Owls, man. Especially after what we saw in that first movie, and then what we're hearing coming out of this second movie, like the kind of the direction and like the tone and everything.
Yeah,
bro. And we also heard them say that this is a Batman we haven't a Batman like we haven't seen before, as far as what they're trying to do. Because I think they kind of put like a filler out there with the first movie to kind of like gauge to see what people thought about it. Okay, I like this one. Okay, then we kind of want to go more in this direction. Let's see what we can do now. You know what I'm saying? We kind of were pointing in that way. Now we're full fledged going in that direction now. So now, like I said, when he said what he said, and then I always tell you, because you always could tell how serious they're taking this movie by the cast the people that they hire in the casting. So when you got a Scarlett Joe, you got a support name, Bucky. What's his name? I'm blanking on the name. Sebastian Stan. What's the Lannister father? He got him in here too, because he's gonna be
Charles Dance.
Charles Dance. Like when you see these type of castings, bro, that means that you know that they're taking this serious. They're taking it serious. So they're gonna take it to a whole nother level as far as Batman is concerned, because they're making it more of like a crime drama, a thriller, than like an actual comic book movie, which I don't mind.
It should be.
You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, you think about it, there are stories. The Long Halloween, we all talk about it all the time. The Long Halloween. If you read that story, that's what it comes off as. It just has comic book elements in it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely down for that, man. Like I can't wait till this movie comes out. We got a whole another year though. You know, so we ain't made it to October of this year yet. So we definitely a long way to go. Because matter of fact, theirs come out in October. They're already starting to film. Superman comes out next July?
Yeah.
They're starting to film too. They're filming right now too. So
DC lot is full.
Yeah, definitely is, bro. We're gonna see though, man. We're gonna see. All right, fellas, man. Let's go ahead and turn the page here, man. We're gonna go ahead and get to these questions, these comments, man. We can call it an afternoon, fellas. All right, man. Let's see what we got up here first, y'all. We got Andy saying hello. How you doing, Andy? Welcome to the channel. See, we got Salam in the building. He said, "What's up?" He said, "Bane and Deathstroke film, man. I don't get it. I don't know why y'all don't get it. I don't know why y'all don't get it. These two together is gonna be fire, man. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be a lot of bumping heads. I'll tell you that right now. Because I mean, they both kind of got the same. Like, so he was a bad guy in the comics, you know, because the whole Titans run and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. But Bane, I mean, Deathstroke now is more what's the word I'm looking for? He's more anti-hero-ish. And I guess a lot of that too has to come with the fact his character started to become more popular too in the comics. So they kind of did like that. Remember Deadpool was a bad guy when he first came into the comics. He got popular, then it's like now he's like an anti-hero type of character or whatever. And they're kind of moving him more to a hero. The same thing they did with Harley Quinn. She was a bad guy. Now she's kind of moving more to like an anti-hero. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I think they're kind of doing with Bane, not Bane, but Deathstroke. I don't know how they're gonna portray him here in the, in this movie or whatever. Maybe he will be a straight bad guy. I don't know, but I know in the comics it's how they moving in that direction or whatever. But I mean, even at one point, Bane became Batman when Batman was missing for a little bit. So I mean, it'd be interesting what direction they go in. But yeah, I hope they make this movie, man. Them two together be fire. He says Batman 2 should be heat. Love the world Reeves built and the actors he's adding. Yeah. Hopefully he continues with the detective aspect, especially seeing how it seems like they're going into the political. Yeah. That's why I said like it's like a drama, like a suspense, like political thriller. So it seemed like so yeah. Well, he said, yeah, like I was saying, it's what I said, yeah. And then we got this guy here. I don't know who he is. BA said people going to die at the end of the day. Oh, on which one, BA? You talking about
Yeah.
Oh, Deathstroke.
More likely to yeah.
So people,
That's what
so
I'm
people
thinking.
gonna die, BA. So people are going to die. That's 100% guarantee right there. Somebody gonna die. Matter of fact, they're gonna have that on the stamp of the poster. Oh yeah, bang, yeah. They're gonna have that on the stamp of the poster, bro. 100%. Somebody gonna die. That's what they're gonna have on there. So, but yeah, man. But listen, man, we definitely appreciate y'all, man, geeking out with your boys for another episode. Do us a favor, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button if you're new. I see we got another subscriber to the channel. Appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like buttons too. That'd be much appreciated. If you guys have any comments or any of the topics that we brought up, man, we encourage y'all to hop in the comment section. If you're not watching live, hop in the comment section after the show. Y'all let us know. I know we got some people who do that, man. We definitely appreciate that. Hey, come on in the comment section, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think about some of these stories that we're putting here on the show. Y'all think about the Batman? Y'all looking forward to it? You're not looking forward to it? You know, who y'all got cast as Bane and Deathstroke in the Bane Deathstroke movie? And also, who y'all think Matthew Lillard could be in Men of Tomorrow? Because I'm interested. I really don't know. So maybe y'all can kind of throw an idea out there. I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds good. I know Big J threw out the idea that he could be Batman. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Listen, but we definitely appreciate y'all, man, rocking with your boys, man. We will be back here on Tuesday for another episode. We ain't got no more shows, y'all. Not until next week, or not until next Saturday. Yep, we got no more shows. It's crazy. I did see Mortal Kombat.
One shot.
Go watch.
Yeah. Last. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
We got one.
Ooh, I can't wait. Yeah, y'all. Listen, go watch. Punisher. What's it called? What's it called again? One shot. Last kill.
One last kill.
Yeah, one last kill. Okay, because they changed the name like 18 times. So go watch Punisher One Last Kill on Tuesday. We'll talk about that on Tuesday evening, y'all. I cannot wait for that. So go watch that. Join us here on Tuesday evening, man, for like a post-game recap of Punisher One Last Kill. So, but yeah, we'll be back here on Tuesday. BA be back with us on Tuesday too, man. So y'all go ahead and do that. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. If you're interested in the merch, scroll on down to the description box. Got links to each one of them, y'all. This is Cuz We Geek'd. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. Got me, got Cuz, Big J, and BA. We'll be back here on Tuesday, y'all. Stay geeked. We enemies, Big J. We enemies, man. And we out, y'all.